Welcome to the yard sale and announcement video for December 2024. I'm your host, Zeospantera of Z Reviews, and we have a merry long time. You realize how fast Christmas is coming? Like, holy... Wasn't it just Thanksgiving? Like, literally 2 days ago. So, yard sales, in case you don't know, for supporters and patrons. However, if you go to the link in the description to the Hi-Fi Guides post, there's still Black Friday sales. It ain't even Cyber Monday yet. Like, it's going to the 3rd, so check out the link to the Hi-Fi Guides where all the sales are linked for Cyber Monday, Black Friday, continuation week-long sales. And now let's get on to this. If you don't know what this is, for supporters of my channel, which are numerous, I offer things that I'm just done reviewing, things that companies have sent, and they're like, here, do whatever. And so get them the hell out of my house. You get to buy them on a steep discount usually, and I ship anywhere in the world. Just like Santa Claus. Only UPS. Yeah, it's the same thing. So we have a couple returning members of the yard sale that people just fell through, or they didn't have the money, or their situations changed. And I will be selling a brand new in-box version of this figure, Best Girl. Christmas box Best Girl. So you'll probably get her around or before Christmas, New Year. You'll get it. I'm sorry for the delay. If you're watching this video and you bid in November's yard sale, I had the flu for over a week and I couldn't move out of bed, so it's been delayed, and then Thanksgiving came and now we're here. So I'm still shipping out last month's yard sale in December, and you guys can all bid on this stuff now. So the way this works is, if you're a supporter for $5 a month, you get to bid any amount on anything here. And when you do that, at the end of 10 days or 11 days or 12 days, depending on how active I want to be with it, you will get an email saying you won. If you don't get an email by like the 15th, assume you didn't win, because I can't send emails to everyone who bids because there's usually a couple hundred people. But here's how this goes. We've got a ton of IMs here. If you haven't seen my IM reviews, they're on the Inner Fetish channel. We've got some speakers. We've got some amps. We've got some very, very expensive headphone amps. We've got a world-class, top-of-the-line M8 Shanling DAP. And what anything else? And the figure. Best figure, Best Girl. So let me go through this. First off, let me just say the Thiodio Ghost. This is a brand new inbox. I actually have two of these brand new inbox, but I'm going to sell one because they've disappeared. So if you're always like, I really wish I could get that, but you can't find it, and you literally can't find it, I have a new set. Bid whatever you think it's worth. I don't care. Bidding starts at 0. So that's out of the way. Let's do the IMs. The In Awaken Dawn. I'm going to go through this quick because no one wants to stick around for that. In Awaken Dawn. 11mm dynamic. Then you've got the Kiwi Ears KE4, which is sound redefined. We have got the CVJ Aria, not to be confused with any other IMs that happen to be named Aria. But you can go find all the reviews for these things. The QOA Aviation in the wonderful blue box. Those are up for sale. If you haven't seen it yet, a recent review, the Jazeer Butterfly 81T. I really like, these are a 9. In fact, I know these are a 9 because these are also a 9. The Calvin Klein Louis Vuitton X, which is it's CKLVX. It's just go watch the video. And the two very different IMs, but the two very good IMs that I'm going to just sell them because I have too many damn IMs. And also, the Zagat & J Estrellas, which I didn't like that much. But maybe you will. So there you go. So that's IMs, some headphones. I've got, again, the Kali LPUNFs. Ooh, these are the studio monitors that are very, very small and very, very nice. And also the beta ones, which probably won't blow up because they were beta testing them. And they sent me a set. And here's a test and here's a final test. So I'm going to sell the beta versions. You know what? Maybe I won't sell the beta versions. Whatever. I actually have them mixed up. So you're going to get this set of things, and we hope for the best because they should work fine. They worked fine for me for weeks and weeks and weeks. Now on to the big things. Do I want to talk about her first? All right. You know what? I don't sell anime figures on here because I can't guarantee all the people who are watching this are weebs. Although you should be at this point. This is a good figure I found. And when I grabbed it, I grabbed two. And this is literally how I decorate the inside of my house for Christmas. Maybe I put up a tree, or maybe I just take this figure out. This figure, I'm going to find a minimum bid on it because I spent a full load of money to keep it just in a box. So bid what you think it's worth. But if you look online, go on eBay, I'll link to it in the description, obviously. Try to bid that, roughly what you're finding it for, because I think it's been out of production for 2 years now. And so that makes it rare. New in box, rare. We come over here. This is back. This had actually been offered up, and then it fell through. People's situations change, and I'm not going to force you to buy something if your dog dies or you need the money for your mom's kidney transplants or something. It's fine. The Burson Soloist X3. This is a $900 amplifier made in Australia, Melbourne, Australia. And it's one of those like there's so many Bursons that reach up into the thousands and thousands. This is actually an affordable one. It's one of the few gaming amplifiers which allows a microphone pass through. So if you have a standard headset wire, you can run the microphone straight through the unit, so you don't get that grounding issue and humming. And it is quite powerful and has a beautiful case. So there's that. We have got the M8, the Shanling M8, which is it still Shanling's top of the line DAP? It may or may not be. This thing is fucking gorgeous. If I can't tell by the wooden box with the magnetic closure and the metal hardware and the different connectors you could plop in here. So here is the Shanling M8. And put that right back down in there because it's safekeeping. So that's up again. And then finally, I was going to put something back in, but it did fell through. And I'm like, you know what? These girls, this is a pair of Sabage A10As, and they have been one of my go-to things in my everything. They're monoblock, or, so get this, you can run them in monoblock, which is why there's a red and the blue, or they have a Bluetooth antenna, which I don't know if I have them. I'll see if I can find them. Or XLR and RCA, or they have literally you can set them as a subwoofer amplifier and literally do cutoffs between 70 hertz and 200 hertz. Like, this is the most do-all amplifier on the planet Earth. Like, it's stereo or mono or Bluetooth, or it's a subwoofer specific amplifier, and it looks like this, and it looks like this. And they're not that expensive, but I've never had I don't use them enough anymore, and it's Christmas. Let's put something special in the yard sale. So we've got a ton of IMs, a headphone, some speakers. We've got an expensive-ass amplifier. We've got an expensive-ass DAP. And keep in mind, just bid whatever you think. Bid whatever you think your heart is worth. And you could bid on all these things or one of these things, whatever floats your boat. And if you win, you'll find out a couple days after the auction ends. Wallpaper, by the way, in the wallpaper hoard. If that isn't working, let me know. It should be working, but I can refresh the link if I need to. It's very Christmassy and cute. And if you want, just, give her a good home. Otherwise, she's going to sit in the back of my basement, and she deserves better than that. So how many things do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, God. Oh, God. Lucky 13. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for doing all the things you've done to support this channel. And any other things you need to find out, you could ask me on Patreon. If you're a $10 patron, you get to ask me directly. If you're a $5 patron, I do a monthly Q&A. I've got to actually do the November Q&A and publish that, and you can get to the released public responses. Those will be on Patreon and Subscribestar, or actually the one on Patreon is just linked on Subscribestar, so just go to Patreon. But yeah, thank you all guys so much. Hope you're having a good holiday so far, and I will catch you I'll continue catching you throughout the month, and then hopefully in the new year.